Ay, ay, je bent die. Wat de pots naar mij, man. Oh, waarom? Waarom ja, kop.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. Verona against Glasgow. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Caceres. Caceres. Tries a through ball. And a shot! Oh, they can break here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now here's the through ball. He's got away. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Plays it back. Babacar. Dinks one in. Shapes the shoots! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Now the counter. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Now the pass. And he's cut it out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Shots on! Glasgow have suffered lapses late in the first half of late, hoping things will be different here. Plays a clever pass. Oh, good interception. Babacar. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tahar. Mahrez. Gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tahar. Looks to slip it through. Has a pop! Header! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Glasgow head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the...
Can he finish? And in again! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Glasgow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Babacar. So what now? And the weighted pass. Hurls himself at it! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aimed long and direct. And it's Pazzini. Looks to clip it. And the finish! He's kept it out just.
Verona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pazzini. Driving on, he could hit one! So who's he picking out? Can he put it away? Lacking in accuracy. Glasgow look as though they're about to make a change.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Great run this, he's covered quite... Has a swing at it! And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Pazzini goes through the middle. Can he put it away? Denisov. So that's it. It is all over. Glasgow take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Ujebem ti Osijek je budućnost na trgu. To će povratno. Utiza je tudi dobra gropava. Slovan, Trigrov. Ankaran. Grova. Ujebem ti Grova. Mira. Lazio. Torino. Mira. Mira je prišla dole. Što želimo kada za Ligi prvakov. Manchester City. Gola njene prve. Ok, že prešli. Smo zmagali. Šli smo po Slovance na prvo. 0-0 nafta. Oni su mi scout odveli. Možda smo po doma. Piki, da se pa ti moraš rivati.
Just soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Glasgow against Verona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Glasgow are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And he'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Caceres plays it forward. Gets his foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Caceres pings it out wide. He's got away. Gökhan Gönül. Caceres. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Guarin. Great run on the overlap here. Now the pass. Goalkeeper's ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Marcus Rojo. Looks to slip it through. And the finish! Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward.
You could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Gökhan Gönül tries a through ball, and he's there to cut it out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mahrez. It's a loose ball, and that's been won straight back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Glasgow will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Glasgow clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Babacar. Gökhan Gönül driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Tries a header! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Hoists it high. Gets it into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, great ball, now the shot! Gökhan Gönül. Defenders on the back foot. Now the pass. Going through. Cut out in the nick of time. He can get that clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Passes it through. Shapes to shoot. Can he put it away? There it is!
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Both sides a bit too casual in possession, and it's Ward. battles to win it back. It's being played forward. Now a chance to break. He's left his man. Going for goal! Can he do... It's come back out! What about it? 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Verona has chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Glasgow are through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Glasgow simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Да, тишина, блядь. Ось як я в торгу буду чимось. Ясно, бо сам застою, да. Пресіку маму порву. Має можна там. Видно? Ах, не вислання.
So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... Manchester have a free kick? Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Can he put it away? Now he's wondering who wants it. Zaha tries to get it forward quickly.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Cut out in the nick of time. Sterling gets it away. Looks to slip it through. And through to the goalkeeper. Glasgow, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Aguero! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out wide to the right. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Iheanacho plays it wide. He has it out wide now. He's got away. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Glasgow have conceded a penalty here. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, it was all about timing if he was going to be stopped legally, but obviously that wasn't the case.
And he's buried it! 1-0! Oh, never in doubt.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
Manchester take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Turns and goes back. Gets it upfield. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Babacar. Dinks one in. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's left his man. Oh, sweet feet. Sterling. Denisov! He's got away with one there. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. That gets things going for the second half.
Glasgow need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition.
Iheanacho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Iheanacho! Oh, that was close. Marcus Rojo. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Gorgeous control there, and a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Company. Delph. Driving on, a real charge here. Hits one!
Oh!
Back of the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulder as much as...
He's had a go! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Glasgow are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Glasgow take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Denisov. Now the pass. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Glasgow go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Yaya Toure. Iheanacho tries lifting it over. Babacar. Tomovic. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Marcos Rojo. Gets it back. It's a loose ball. He's gone for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are cruising away.
Glasgow are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Both sides then. And time is up. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, oi oi oi. Oi oi oi. Real Madrid, Chelsea, oi oi oi. Mario Chelsea, smakali bi ti minuti, ne morem verjeti. Medjugorje tudi. Medjugorje bi ti to zgiba. Probabilmente gostovanje na Celje. Vam bilo mogoče ekipe tehmedimare. Ne moramo biti mi tako radodarni, da bi predali našega. Ne. 2022. Figo pa te zdaj je. Kada se bomo. Rano sezono mogu da pa sad nas je tudi, mislim, Ivančevci pridejo gostovat. Upaj, da je ena tekma stoletja.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Chemnitz against Glasgow. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
We have already started here. Aimed long and direct. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed.
Can he put it away? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more. Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Shot at goal! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Chemnitz, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
And the counter is on. Where to from here? Looks to clip it forward. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Looks to dink one in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Glasgow pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Looks to thread it through. And it's a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries to get it forward quickly.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Mahrez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And he's on a charge. Lovely bit of skill. Looks to slip it through. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gökhan Gönül. Rob. Now can he score? It's a goal!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Glasgow break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's cut it out.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Played out to the wing. That intervention was very necessary. And time is up. Glasgow, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Wow, what are these Guba? With the bunch just give him a little hit. avslut.这都给没上。我给啥不来的？我搞生人，我去晒满了，没完呢。Okay.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Glasgow against Munster. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Glasgow have chosen to go 4-3-3.
Well, in this formation, the wide players can be the most attacking and sometimes a pair of extra fullbacks.
So off we go then. Marcus Rojo. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Tomovic. Mahrez. Ninis. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Chance! Can he score? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Glasgow certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
Plays it out to the wing. So what's he planning here? And here's the chance to counter. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tadic. Glasgow were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Still goalless at the moment. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gökhan Gönül. All the way back and they start again. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. A chance to play it in. Looking to go deep. Up for the header! It's a loose ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Is it in?
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Great run on the overlap here, and the weighted pass. The shot's on! He's delivered all right!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Dead. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Glasgow, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Glasgow going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Munster owe their previous result to some adept management.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That has put a stop to that. Baba. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Mahrez. And it's been taken straight back. He's gone for it! It's in! And this is getting better and better. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Glasgow take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Shirkov. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Glasgow are on the cusp. Munster have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He'll have a dip! It's a goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence.
Shoots! It's anyone's ball.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Almost. The final whistle. Glasgow have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Sam to sam jas na vrhu. Za piku. Интересно, что Ja, nog eens meer, weet je, het terug allemaal, nee.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Glasgow against Porto. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
We have already started here. Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Glasgow grab an early lead. Good start. Brahimi, and it's Herrera. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he...
And the finish! Herrera. It's a loose ball. Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. Gökhan Gönül. Kaderabek. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. A chance! Plays it out to the flank. Turns and goes. Has a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's come loose. Brought forward. What does he try from here?
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Danilo Pereira. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Oh, great ball, now the shot! Caught offside that time.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
Marcos Rojo. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Tries a through ball. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Glasgow leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Mahrez. Fires from distance. No mistake!
Unbelievable. Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Porto grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Herrera closing in on the last quarter of an hour. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Looks to clip it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. It's
a great overlap from left back. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jebem ti. Pique!
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Lisbon against Glasgow. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Glasgow really should be one up, and they'll be hoping that such a big miss won't be a sign of things to come.
He's left his man. Forward it goes. Gökhan Gönül. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still goalless. Gökhan Gönül. Now the counter. Oh, glorious footwork. Looking to shoot.
Oh, baby.
Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Want to throw in. Where to from here? Puts in a cross. Well read, he sorted that out. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got away. Up he gets! Goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Glasgow take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Glasgow are leading with half-time drawing close. Has a hit! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Tries a through ball. Played towards the front men. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Glasgow head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more.
Glasgow going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but
he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tomovic. The referee has given a corner. Can he? He'll have a dip! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper goes long. It is quite a run he's making here. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now the pass. Gets into some space. Out towards the flank. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Goalkeeper's ball. Aimed long and direct. Tried to play it through.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Lisbon are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Has gone out. Mahrez. Nicely controlled. Lisbon keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
In for the follow-up! He has done it!
Unbelievable.
2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Glasgow get a goal late in the game again. They are such a dangerous side in the closing stages. Played out to the wing. In towards the middle. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact. And that's it. Oh, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Glasgow won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious sense.
Why?